In today's video, we are going to be talking about the tactics Enzo Maresca used against Manchester City and why we should be hopeful as Chelsea fans, because there was a lot to take away. So let's jump into the tactics. Now, looking at the tactics with Enzo Maresca for Chelsea versus Manchester City, it was very unique on what we expected to see here, but there were a few key factors that actually made it very difficult for Manchester City, which Chelsea were able to cause City to make multiple mistakes. So the fact that we were able to do that to Man City really does speak volume for Enzo Maresca and his play style. Now, one of the big things we did notice in this match was actually the pressure of 4 players up at the top. Now, granted, every now and then this did turn into 3, but there were plenty of times when Fernandes would actually push up as well with these 4 players, and Lavia and Cancelo actually went back and forth between the attacking and defending third. Now, why this was really interesting was because anytime there was a ball player in this area or in this area, it was very difficult for Manchester City to really find players, because Lavia and Cancelo were able to then pressure in these areas and overload, and same on this side as well, which is again why we were able to win the ball back multiple opportunities. The only thing is we were not able to convert on some of these chances. Now, that being said, though, our defenders too were able to push up as well, which then did make it really tight in this first half or the other half of the opponents. And again, this is another area that we do have to worry about sometimes, but City were not able to capitalize. The ball is playing over the top from all different directions. Now, granted, with Gusto on this right side and Cucurella on this side, we do have pacey players. Cucurella did do really well on this side against Doku, though did struggle again when they did mix and match who was going to be out on the wings. But overall, Cucurella did play fairly well in defensive mindset. Now, our defense, though, moving back, this was a bit of a challenge sometimes, because again, when we had all our players coming back and trying to play the ball out, this is where we kind of did lose the ball every now and then. Lavia and Cancelo did play almost on top of each other, which again, that sometimes can be difficult because there's not too many channels to pass the ball. But that being said, when we were able to unlock the defense, we were able to then ping the ball out to the sides to whether Palmer or whether Gusto was running down the side, or even out into the left side to Nkunku. And multiple times, this area when we were playing out to the sides, this then allowed us to again tack into the box and play balls across. Now, we did have a few opportunities, and this was the chances that we should have taken advantage of. We did not, which is a shame because there were multiple opportunities. But one of the things that again we did not probably notice about our preseason match is how well we can spread out this entire squad, because anytime we were pinging the ball out, we were able to recycle it back fairly quickly, or again, if we had the ball from back here, to play a ball across, which again had the team moving this way for the most part, attacking very quickly out onto the sides, and therefore again made it very difficult for City to actually defend. And we were able to hit them multiple times on the counterattack. Again, not able to score on these chances, which has been a long story for Chelsea for so many seasons. But like I said, from what we're seeing in this development with Enzo Maresca and this squad, there are a lot of potentials for this team, and we actually do look really well despite the loss, a 2-0 loss to City. Just a quick break from the tactics. I do want to talk about the book I've recently written, Dominate the Pitch, which can help any player become a better player, the secret formula. If you have Kindle, this is totally free. Otherwise, it is $15.99. I greatly appreciate if you do check it out. It does help support this channel. Again, go to Amazon.com. There will be a link down below to check out this book. Yes, they did have their opportunity as well. Sanchez probably should have saved the second one against Kovacic, but still, this was a match to really show the beginning steps for Enzo Maresca. It's always difficult to go against City in your first match, but that being said, this team does look well compared to what we saw in preseason. I think they actually have a good opportunity to keep growing from this match, even despite a loss, because what we saw with this really does show this team is now gelling, playing well. It's that final third we still need to work on, but even that being said, the way we pressured, we are going to be able to actually win the ball back and really score on those opportunities when we play other teams that are going to make more mistakes, because again, we know City is a well-oiled machine. Pep Guardiola breaks it down each and every time how they're going to play the ball and everything along those lines. But like I said, Enzo Maresca definitely does get some praise in this match, because overall I think his tactics were actually pretty good in this match. Again, just weren't able to score the goal, and City did find the back of net twice, but that being said, it does happen. So if you enjoyed this video, I greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button, subscribe down below, share this to people what you think, and also comment what you think about this match, what Chelsea should have done differently. I'll get to those comments as quickly as I can. That is it, and I will see you in our next video.